Bien, damas y caballeros, nuevamente muy buenas tardes con todos ustedes y bienvenidos una vez más al tour del bus panorámico. Mi nombre es Paulo y voy a ser su guía el día de hoy. Recuerden por favor permanecer sentados en todo momento mientras el bus esté en movimiento. Y también mantener limpio nuestra movilidad en todo instante. Dear ladies, welcome to the panoramic bus tour again. My name is Paulo and I am your tour guide today. Please remember, it's not allowed to stand up while the bus is moving, and please keep the bus clean all the time. We will start the tour talking about the city of Cusco, which was founded between 11th or 12th century after Christ, with arrival of two Incas to the valley of Cusco, Manco Cápac and Mama Ocllo. According to a writing by Garcilaso de la Vega, in 11th century, Manco Cápac was sent a mission by the sun god, Inti, the supreme deity, to feed the navel of the world, to bring people the laws of civilization to help them liberate themselves from ignorance, poverty, and aggression. To him belonged the fifth commandment of the state: don't lie, don't steal, don't be lazy. In the Quechua word, this is Amasura, Amayuya, and Amaqueña. Cusco was the political, social, economic, religious capital of the Incas civilization. Tahuantinsuyo was the name of the ancient country of the Incas, which is literally translated as the four regions of the sun. In front of us we can see the temple of San Francisco de Asís. The temple of Francisco de Asís was one of the most important Catholic temples in the colonial times. In 1572, Viceroy Francisco de Toledo ordered that to be built in the land occupied by the Franciscans order. The original construction started in 1548 and complete in more than 100 years. It's also a museum, catacombs, and convent. And to the left side is the San Francisco de Asís Square, known as the Botanical Garden of the city of Cusco. There are many endemic plants from high Andean regions have been adapted to place. The main objective of this botanical garden is to conserve and protect the vegetation of our country for cultural, recreational, aesthetic, scientific, and touristic purposes. Señores, al costado izquierdo del transporte estamos apreciando la plazoleta San Francisco de Asís, la cual es conocida hoy en día también por ser el jardín botánico de la ciudad de Cusco. Es decir, que diferentes plantas endémicas de regiones altoandinas fueron adaptadas a estos lugares para conservar obviamente la flora de nuestro país, con fines científicos, turísticos, fines de adorno también, y de esta manera pues se van adaptando estas plantas y se van conservando. Si ves al costado izquierdo, al fondo también estamos observando el templo de San Francisco de Asís. El templo de San Francisco de Asís fue mandado a construir por órdenes del virrey Francisco de Toledo. La construcción original inicia en el año de 1548 y se finaliza en más de 100 años. En este momento nos encontramos en la calle Garcilaso de la Vega, en honor justamente a este cronista cusqueño. Garcilaso de la Vega born in Cusco in 1539 and dating Spain in 1616. To the right side we can see the house of the Inca Garcilaso de la Vega. Señores, en este momento al costado derecho del transporte, esta casona blanca con balcones azules que ven es prácticamente la casa del Inca Garcilaso de la Vega, un cronista bastante importante para nuestra ciudad y para el mundo también. Nacido en la ciudad de Cusco en el año de 1539 y fallecido en España en 1616. La obra más conocida que Garcilaso tuvo fue prácticamente los comentarios reales de los incas. The most important book written by Garcilaso de la Vega was the Comentarios Reales de los Incas. To the left side we can see the monastery of Santa Teresa, began approximately in 1673 and occupied by the Carmelites order, which is an order conformed by only women. In 1950, the earthquake of Cusco destroyed a large part of that construction, so you can see that reconstruction of the wall in that place. Se ves al costado izquierdo del transporte el monasterio de Santa Teresa, empezado su construcción aproximadamente del año de 1673. Este templo es perteneciente a la orden de las Carmelitas, una orden religiosa que está conformada solamente por mujeres. En el año de 1950 el terremoto de la ciudad destruyó gran parte de los muros de ese monasterio, al igual obviamente que las diferentes construcciones alrededor de la ciudad de Cusco. En este momento, damas y caballeros, nos encontramos en la calle Sapi. La palabra Sapi es una palabra quechua, el Inca Ruler. Archaeological centers, three of these, Sacsayhuamán, Kenco and Puca Pucara. After the visit to these three places, we have two stops. The first one stop is in a place to make a traditional Andean ceremony with coca leaves dedicated to the Pachamama. And the second stop is in the Cristo Blanco viewpoint. To the left side is located the temple of San Cristobal. San Cristobal was built on the palace dedicated to the Panaca of Manco Capac, the first Inca's king. The Panaca would be a large number of women who served this important Inca. We can still see part of the construction of this Inca palace, which over time they tried to destroy it. The majority of Catholic buildings are on top of Inca buildings. The Spanish wanted to show themselves stronger and superior than the culture they were conquering. An important function that this temple fulfilled was the incited forces the Incas to convert to Catholicism. These temples were known as Indian chapels. Below this temple there are also the remains of Paulo Inca, the last Inca crowned as such by the Spanish crown. Cristobal Paulo Inca was baptized voluntarily, leaving aside the Inca beliefs with which his ancestors had grown out. Damas y caballeros, al costado izquierdo del transporte estamos observando el templo justamente porque los indios se les adoctrinaba de esta manera con la religión católica. Un dato curioso, señores, es que dentro de ese templo se encuentran los restos del último gobernante inca. Se bautiza de forma voluntaria y de esta manera finge dejar de las creencias incas con las que fue criado este personaje para aceptar de esta manera. Now we are in the Cusco Avenue. This avenue takes us to the archaeological center of Sacsayhuamán. In that place, we will stop and you will stand up to appreciate the Inca construction. To the Sacsayhuamán in approximately 3 minutes. Señores, en este momento nos dirigimos hacia el centro arqueológico de Well guys, at this moment we have arrived at the archaeological center of Sacsayhuamán. You can stand up guys, you can stand up. Ustedes pueden ponerse de pie en caso lo deseen para apreciar esta construcción inca. The word Sacsayhuamán is a Quechua word, which means a satisfied falcon. This place has probably been called Sacsayhuamán. This is translated as a full head. Since it's said that the Incas came to this place to acquire and have more wisdoms. In the year 1536, after the attempted reconquest by the Incas led by Manco Inca, an avalanche of 30,000 Inca warriors against a small Spanish army. Narro mentions that the Spanish were terrified by the massacre that would occur in the first place. He said that the Spanish were crying and asking for mercy, but what a surprise they were when the call instruments with water music, scream, and shoe groups of indigents who were supporting the Spanish turning their backs on the army. These people turned out to be enemies of the Incas. Groups of Tarmas, Chachapoyas, Huancas, Huaylas, Chancas were supporting the Spanish in battle and faced the Incas. The battle began, many casualties of the part of the Spanish and of the part of the Incas. It was a very bloody battle. When the battle came to an end, a lot of dead bodies were scattered around this place, and different scavenger animals came to down to consume these bodies. Maybe that's where the name Sacsayhuamán came from, where the falcon eats until it's full. After 1536, the constant war extended until 1573. Se ve al costado derecho del transporte del centro arqueológico de Sacsayhuamán. La palabra Sacsayhuamán es una palabra quechua. Esto se traduce al español como halcón satisfecho o halcón saciado. Probablemente este lugar en el pasado haya sido conocido realmente con el nombre de Sacsayhuama. Esto quiere decir cabeza llena o cabeza satisfecha. Los españoles lloraban y pedían clemencia, pedían el perdón a Dios, y de esta manera, prácticamente como una señal o como un milagro, se dice que al momento de girar la cabeza, escucharon y vieron a grupos de indígenas quienes obviamente estaban soltando gritos, músicas, y se veían bastante furiosos al ver a los incas también. Se dice que eran enemigos de los incas quienes estaban apoyando a los españoles en la batalla. Grupos de Tarmas, Chachapoyas, Chancas, Huancas, Huaylas, quienes, como ya lo mencioné, apoyaron a los españoles contra los incas. Fue una batalla bastante sangrienta, y esto obviamente genera una gran cantidad de cuerpos muertos, which were taken one by one. That is why the Spanish were surprised when they arrived in Cusco and saw the huge stones being moved by mere mortals. For that reason, the chronicler Pedro Sancho de la Hoz mentions that it's not the work of men, but of demons who built this place. Garcilaso de la Vega describes that construction began in Pachacutec's government and ended in the government of his son, Tupac Yupanqui. He also tells us that an average of 20,000 to 30,000 men working daily in this place, each of them with different talks. Señores, en este momento a la derecha el total duration of almost 5 in Sacsayhuamán offering are made and studying of a black llama sacrificed because the color black used to represent purity for our ancestors. The sacrifice was performed by Willac Uma, who was an Inca priest. He together with his followers laid down the llama and began cutting the animal's chest. After that, they opened the body and took out the heart of this animal. All of this to interpret as the year was going to go well. If it was to be a good year, good agriculture, good territorial extension, and good Incas government. Señores, hoy en día iba a gobernar bien también. De esta manera vivieron nuestros ancestros hace unos 500 años atrás. We're going to go to the archaeological center of Puca Pucará. We're going to arrive in approximately 5 minutes. En este momento, señores, nos dirigimos hacia el siguiente centro arqueológico, llamado Puca Pucará. En unos 5 minutos aproximadamente vamos a llegar a ese lugar. In front of us the archaeological center of Puka Pucara. The word Puka Pucara means red fortress. Puka Pucara has been a tambo. Tambo is a resting place where the chasquis or royal messengers of the Inca came to rest, food, bed, and clothing. This tambo was directed to be Antisuyo. What is the Antisuyo? Remember, the old country led by the Incas was called Tawantinsuyo. The word Tawantinsuyo means the four regions of the sun. The four regions of the sun were aligned with the four cardinal points. For the east, the Antisuyo. For the west, Kuntisuyo. North, Chinchaysuyo, and south, Koyasuyo. The four regions together was the old Tawantinsuyo. The capital of this place was the Cusco city, located in the middle of this big country. Damas y caballeros, al costado. Approximately 8 minutes. La siguiente parada, señores, es el centro arqueológico de Kenko. Okay guys, to the left side we can see the archaeological center of Kinko. The word Kinko translates as zigzag or do the shape of the stones on the top. This may have hosted the mummified body of Pachacutec, and the name original of this place maybe was Patallacta. Pachacutec was the responsible of different constructions around the Cusco city, like Machu Picchu, Ollantaytambo, Pisac, Sacsayhuamán, and other constructions of these steps. Pachacutec was considered the most important Inca in the history of Peru. He extends the territory of Tawantinsuyo from Cusco to Ecuador, Colombia, Peru, Bolivia, Chile, and Argentina. These 6 countries was the old Inca's empire. Señores, al costado izquierdo del transporte podemos apreciar el centro arqueológico de Kenko. At the first one stop to get off the bus. We're gonna get off the bus now for participate in an Andean traditional ceremony. Please leave the bus and inside the little house to the right side of us. Entonces, en este momento hemos llegado a nuestra primera
Okay. I am Sebastian. He's encouraged of this ceremony. Remember, this ceremony needs done in the Quechua language, okay, the Incas language. Bien, señores, en este momento les doy la bienvenida a todos ustedes a este lugar. La persona que está al lado mío, el idioma de los incas y el idioma de gran parte de la población.
Y apariciones ceremonia chista sumachta apunchis kuna manta y sumachta pachamama encima de un cantante mañana Cusco sumachta espacio sagrado que chersunchis mama kukawan sumach intupe voy a kuna panaikuna tukuy sungo apariciones.
Okay, do you understand?
So.
Okay, I know. Okay, he's welcome, bro. He says, brothers and sisters, to this place. We're going to participate in this ceremony dedicated to the Pachamama and our Apus. Remember, the Apus are the big mountains around the city. I'm going to give you 3 cotton leaves for participate in this important ceremony. Okay. Señores, ¿qué es lo que les ha dicho en este caso Sebastián? Les ha dado la bienvenida primero diciéndoles hermanos y hermanas mut hands, ¿ok? Cuando reciban las hojas de coca, señores, es necesario hacerlo con ambas manos, ¿ok? Con ambas manos. Si quieren decir, señores, gracias. Muy bien. Now, the coca leaves, please, with the right hand, ¿ok? With the right hand, lady, right hand. Yeah, right hand. Cuidado. Dale, güey.
Hampuya kuna sumachta ahora en detalle que ya virgo hecho es que mama usancate hampuya pojono e gono manlipa pitu sire y sawa sire hampuy sumachta yana pawaiko el panchawaiku ya payaiku pa sumachta samin chawaiku propijiwaiku.
Okay, for start this ceremony, he needs ask a permission to the Apus. Okay, now guys, you're gonna try repeat some Quechua words. Okay, ahora señores vamos a tratar de repetir algunas palabras. After him, por favor, repitan después de él.
Hanach pacha,
Hanach pacha,
Gai pacha, Coco pacha, Hampuy, Santa Tierra Pachamama, Inditaita, Quilla Mama, Mama Chashka, Taita Waira, Mama Cocha, Yanapawaiku, Calpanchawaiku, Hampuy, Apu Ascarán, Apu Ausangate, Apu Salcantay, Apu Machu Picchu, Apu Katunki, Apu Sacsayhuamán, Apu Mama Simona, Apu Wanacaure, Apu Sapuncari, Apu Kuna Sumachta, Yanapawaiku, Panchawaiku, Propichuaiku, Yapayaiku pa Sumachta, Pachamama, Ampuya, Pachamama, Hayu, Hampuy, Sumachta, Yapayaiku pa. Bendiciwaiku, Calpanchawaiku, Hampuy, Tukuy, Yankay, pa Sumachta, Samos Ninku, pa Yankay, Ninku, Puna Sumachta, Wachu, Yankay, Fortuna, Hampuya.
Okay, now he's gonna clean spiritual cleansing with the counterfeiters. Okay, please, if you are family or maybe friends, together. Okay, together. Por favor, señores, ahora en este momento el señor Sebastián va a hacer una limpieza espiritual a todos ustedes. Si en caso vienen con amigos, familia, pareja, por favor, lo hacen juntos. Él se va a poner frente a ustedes y le dicen sus nombres. Ok, adelante, Waike.
Gustavo.
Bien, pueden tomar asiento, señores. This is for cleansing the bad energy, the bad beef, okay, the bad things in us. Esto, señores, es para limpiar las malas energías, las malas vibras que de repente están con nosotros, que de repente nosotros cargamos a lo largo de nuestros viajes. ¿Sí? Yeah, you can take a seat, ladies. Okay guys, now we're gonna keep silence 10, maybe 15 seconds for take a spiritual wish. Okay, no material wishes, please, only spiritual wishes. Maybe protecting your family, love, or things similar to this. Okay, please concentrate and close your eyes. Por favor, señores, en este momento vamos a guardar silencio entre unos 10 a 15. And we're gonna blow the coca leaf. Ahora vamos a soplar las hojas de coca. Okay, now with your right hand, please put in the leaves in this bowl. Okay, con la mano derecha, señores, pongan las hojas de coca en este recipiente. Adelante, por favor. Okay, now Sebastian is providing the jasmine water. Okay, the jasmine water we're gonna receive with the right hand and we're gonna close. Ahora, señores, con la mano derecha vamos a recibir el agua de jazmín, que es el agua que nos está dando Sebastián. Después de recibir vamos a hacer un puño, ok, y por favor nos ponemos de pie. Please stand up, ok, stand up. Ok, repeat after him, please. Vamos a repetir después de él. Rotamos.